One wrong moment. When the field went silent. Leah was known as the girl with fire in her feet. On the football ground, she ran like the wind, fearless and free. Her name echoed in school tournaments, local matches, and among neighbors who proudly said, "She'll go far one day." Football was not just a game for Leah, it was her identity, her happiness, her breath. Every morning, she woke up early, tied her shoes tightly, and practiced until her legs ached. The ground felt like home. The ball listened to her, obeyed her. When she played, the world made sense. Then, one evening, everything changed. It was supposed to be an ordinary day. Leah was returning home when the accident happened. Screeching brakes, chaos, pain, then silence. She woke up in a hospital bed, surrounded by white walls and worried faces. Her legs were wrapped in bandages. Her heart was full of fear. Days later, the doctor spoke the words that shattered her world. "You won't be able to play football again. Not professionally. Not even casually." Leah laughed at first, thinking it was a joke. But when she saw the seriousness in her mother's eyes, reality hit her like a storm. Her world collapsed in that moment. Football was gone. The days after that were darker than any night Leah had known. She stopped talking. The football trophies in her room felt like mocking reminders. Her shoes gathered dust. The ground outside her window looked unfamiliar, distant, painful. She lost interest in everything. Food had no taste. Smiles felt heavy. Her happiness had disappeared somewhere between the hospital walls and the doctor's words. Her mother tried everything, comfort, encouragement, hope, but Leah was trapped inside her own emptiness. She believed her life had ended with football. One afternoon, her mother's old friend, Anya, came to visit. She was calm, warm, and had eyes that noticed things others missed. Anya was an artist, someone who saw beauty even in broken things. She noticed Leah sitting quietly in the corner, staring at nothing. Later that day, Anya spoke gently to Leah's mother. "She's not just injured. She's grieving. She lost her dream." The next morning, Anya sat beside Leah, holding a notebook and a small box of colors. "Do you know," Anya said softly, "that pain also wants a voice?" Leah didn't respond. Anya continued, "I heard you used to play football. But before football, what did you love as a child?" Leah hesitated, then whispered, "I used to draw." That was the first honest sentence she had spoken in weeks. Anya smiled. "That love never leaves. It just waits." She placed the colors in front of Leah. "Paint. Not for perfection. Not for others. Just to breathe." At first, Leah refused. "I'm not an artist. Football was my life." Anya replied calmly, "Football was a part of your life, not the whole story." After days of gentle pressure, quiet presence, and patient belief, Leah finally agreed, reluctantly. She held the brush like it didn't belong to her. Her first painting was messy, broken, unfinished. But something happened. For the first time since the accident, her mind went quiet. She painted her pain. Then her anger. Then her memories of the football ground. Tears fell onto the paper, mixing with colors. And strangely, she felt lighter. Days passed. Painting became routine. Then comfort. Then healing. 6 months went by. Leah was no longer the girl who stared at walls. Her eyes held color again. Her room, once filled with trophies, now held canvases, stories of loss, hope, struggle, and rebirth. She learned that art didn't replace football, it transformed her pain into purpose. One evening, Leah stood in front of her latest painting. It showed a football ground at sunset, and in the sky above it, wings. Her mother watched her quietly and said, "You smile again." Leah nodded. "I lost one dream, but I found myself." She understood now, life doesn't end when one door closes. Sometimes, it pushes you toward a door you never noticed. Leah didn't return to the football field, but she found a new field, where her heart could still run free. And this time, nothing could stop her.